you follow me, are you friendly?
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
Are you a friendly?
Are you a Christian, Muslim, or BHI?
No, I am none of them.
Okay. Well, just give me a second. I know you've been up there. Give me a second. What this nigga name is? Evescano.
Eve. Just call me Eve, bro. Just call me Eve.
Eve's combo.
Eve's convo.
Eve's convo. Oh yeah. Are you a believer in any religion or nothing like that?
I am very much so.
Muslim,
Let me see if I
right?
can channel Bar for a minute.
If you're a Muslim, I'm finna. Are you Muslim?
Right? No, absolutely not. I am not a Muslim. I am not a black. What is that? Black Hebrew?
Black Hebrew Israelite.
What are
Israelite? No, I don't even. That's some made up stuff. Anyway,
it is.
I I am a Christian.
They're all. That's definitely not made up.
Now, I am
Christianity's
I don't do that made up shit. No,
right? Okay, so
over here.
So while I was listening to you guys' conversation, I wasn't going to say anything about it, but this is a subject that is near and dear to my heart. Mm-hmm. So first of all, I want to preface my comments by saying I am in no way interested in changing your minds about anything. Right? If you don't believe that there is a God, there is nothing I can do or say to change your mind. If you do not believe in Jesus Christ, there is nothing I can do or say to change your mind. However, I will also preface my comments by saying that the Muslim religion, the Islam religion, and this Black Hebrew Israelite thing, all of these are false religions.
They're just different versions of your religion,
yes.
though, right?
Yeah. I understand I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. And the reason why
Eve,
I understand.
Eve, stop. You don't need You're not going in on Islam. We're going to talk about your damn religion. You're not going in on Islam because your shit's fucked up as theirs. So let's cut it out.
Okay. Well, let me say this first. I understand the reasons why you and so many other people do not believe in Christianity because of what entire legions of people have done in the name of Christianity.
That's not the reason we don't believe it, though. Just hold on.
Just hold on.
Okay.
Because we didn't even. So all of us up here, we agree Islam, Black Hebrew Israelites, it's coonery. We agree. Mm-hmm. With the Christian thing, do we all agree? Because I don't know about.
I decline to answer.
Wait.
It's
they're all
I'm very neutral.
The scale of 1 to 10 are fucked up. They're all 10s. Okay.
Yeah, all of us think they're 10, except for Mac.
No, I can agree with fucked up. There's other metrics that are not.
Yeah.
Mac.
Focus, Mac. I feel like I want to hear you say this. Mac, will you say something for me?
What's that?
Will you say, "We were kings"?
So my question, I guess, to keep us on track here, because I know we're all
we get lost in family time.
My question is, do you not believe in Christianity because of the history of the people that have done things supposedly out of
no? We already said no.
Or are you? Oh, or because you don't believe in the Bible? I guess that's where
That's not fucking true.
And there's no evidence.
Well, it's two. I would say it's two separate conversations.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we shouldn't be Christian is kind of slightly a separate topic from why I don't believe in God, why we don't believe in the Christian God. It might be a little. It's like it's not the same. Separate.
Let's separate the two then.
It's the same coin, just different.
Yeah, it's not the.
Yeah, two sides of the same coin. I get it. So expand on that.
So the coin is why we don't believe in the Christian God, and on this, on this side, it's
The coin is either way is not true, but on one side it's not true due to history, and the other side the book don't make any fucking sense, and you can't prove it.
Ah, okay.
I also have a thing to add.
Translator down.
Listen, I think I'm picking up some special powers because I can't find the batteries and I ain't unplugged the TV yet. So something
gotta do something.
But I'm gonna tell you how I see it as well. I see it as post-traumatic slave syndrome. I said what I said.
God damn it!
Okay. All right.
I needed.
Not that I agree with you, but I understand. So what I wanted to add to the conversation, like I said, I understand that you guys are atheists and whatnot. What I wanted to add to the conversation was, although, let's start with the Bible, right? You guys are like, the Bible is not true. It's a bunch of BS. It's this, that, and the third. Want you at your leisure, look up a gentleman by the name of, was it Josephus Flavius?
Say again?
Josephus Flavius.
Oh,
Josephus.
Wait.
Did you call us?
She said something we've never heard of before.
I was waiting.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
What did you say? Wait, hold up. What did you say? I thought I heard you say something. What did you say? I'm talking to you.
Me? Well,
no, her. You.
Me? Okay.
Ariel, I'm talking to Ariel. What's she
Ariel?
Okay, go ahead. I thought she said something we'd never heard before. I thought she was saying the name of somebody we've never heard before, but she just said it so incorrectly that it sounded like somebody new. I thought she said something else.
I thought she said
Josephus Flavius, or was it Flavius Josephus? Josephus is how I believe.
We know who that is.
Okay, well, cool. So if you know who Josephus is, he was a Jew, but like a non-practicing Jew, right? He was pretty much a scapegoat for the Romans, right?
You don't need all that history.
You don't.
We have the bio. We know. We
talk about
know Josephus
every day.
Every day. Good.
Okay, well, cool. So
let's talk about tactitious.
Tactitious. There is no such person.
Pontius the pilot.
The pilot. Yeah, let's talk about
Pontius. Yeah. He ended up committing suicide.
You can't say that word.
I want to talk about
Pontius the pilot.
Yeah, let's talk about him.
Okay,
so it's a plane. It's Pontius the pilot.
Yeah, he ended up killing himself.
I'm gonna ever be able to say that right again after that one, Ariel.
We gotta talk about young Pliny.
Lil Pliny.
You see, and this is why
Pliny
and this
the
is
teen.
why we and this is why humans have an issue with conflicting opinions, because we think we know everything because we have our own opinion.
We don't know everything, but we already know what you're talking about.
Because I don't, right? And because we have conflicting opinions, we are hesitant to hear someone out.
That's not okay. I'm sorry.
Like, what is this like? Well poisoning.
I'm not. Yeah, this isn't your fucking.
You're just poisoning the well. Like, if you have a case to make the case, but don't come up here and say, "I know you're partial, and I know you're not going to give me a fair," and blah blah blah. Save it. Present your evidence.
We make joke. I mean, this is a serious. It's goddamn this topic is so serious. It's nice to get a little break where everybody having a good time. That's all. It's not about you. But we do hear about Flavius Josephus every day, all day. I promise. Like everything you're about to say, we know. So, not saying we know everything, but we know this. We know this for a fact. That's all we say. And just to save us some time, we know, but that don't really. Well, I'm gonna let you finish before we respond. Go ahead. See where you. I want to see where you take it, and then we'll just respond to that. So go ahead. You know how to unmute?
Well, like you turning off my mic.
I'm not. No. Juke was giving. He was like giving you the. I don't know what it's called to turn your mic on.
Invite.
Yeah. God damn it.
So, like I was saying, you guys are circling around and you're talking about how Christianity is this and God is that and the Bible is bull, this, that, and the third. So you're all in a room agreeing with each other, right? And that's fine. However, I have a dissenting opinion. And none of you are willing to hear it because you're like, oh, I already know all that. Like, really?
Man, hurry up. Say it. Say it then so you can be wrong. Say it then.
What did I just say to you?
See, there you go again.
No. What did I say to you?
I don't know. Everybody else.
Right, because you weren't fucking listening. I was the only person talking.
Why don't you just make your point?
That's exactly what I fucking said, Lords.
Listen, I know your point is not to come tell us we won't listen to your point, right? Is that your point?
It wasn't. No.
Okay, so can you just make your point?
I actually have 2 points.
Okay, well, make
2 points.
Just make them.
If you allow me to speak. Now, my first point was going back to Josephus. Okay. He, not a practicing Jew, really, wrote not only about the Jewish history, but he also wrote about his knowledge of Jesus and his discussions with those around Jesus who knew him before he died and was resurrected. Like I said, this man, not a practicing Jew. He had his own thing going with the Romans, right? So he wasn't like he was some kind of follower or something. And he wrote a lot, I mean, I don't know what the word is, but about his experiences with the people who knew Jesus and the and individuals that he talked to who knew Jesus, okay, including his mother. All right. Okay. So, and this was what, 2,000 years ago?
Okay, and what's the other one?
The other one was the Dead Sea Scrolls. I know, you already know about the Dead Sea Scrolls. But when the Dead Sea Scrolls, of course, were found, they were found by the writings of a sect of Jews who wrote and rewrote what the history was and the prophecies were and the laws and things of that sort. So while you, in all of your knowledge and wisdom, will say all of it was bull, all of these writings have lasted until now. All of these writings have been continually written and scripted until now. So in my opinion, as much as you may not agree with it, that is only one proof, only one of the many, that prove not only the existence of God, but the correct role of Christianity in our world right now.
Bhagavad Gita is older and it's still around.
That's right.
I have a question.
And I
have a question for you.
Question. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
One quick question. Josephus, tell us how extensive his writings were about Jesus Christ. Tell us the extensive writings.
No, can I say something first? First of all, Josephus never wrote about Mary, right? This is not a wait a minute. This is not a channel that gives out misinformation. You can't find any writings where Josephus even mentions Mary or Joseph.
Hold on. I will. Actually, he did. I mean, let me look up the book
you
that he wrote.
Know what you're talking.
Wait a minute, Rich. Let her look up the book. Let her look up the book. Come on, look it up.
Hold on, Rich.
And Eve. Wait a minute, Eve. Yeah. First of all, I'm not even sure who you're talking to. I just got on here, right? I was taking a woosah break, but I go to the top. Quick, right? So you need to calm down because I'm not really for it. I got a headache, So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go find the book and do not come back until you find the book where he mentions Mary and Joseph. Don't come back.
The whole
Do
book.
not come back
the whole fucking book
until you find the book.
The whole one.
Do not come back.
So I'm too high for this.
What did you say, Mac?
I said what Lord said.
Praise the Lord.
Also, if I may, while she's trying to find that, there are many texts that are. I believe Mac was going to say something similar. There are so many texts that are so much older than the Bible by thousands of years that I know for a fact she wouldn't say are in some way like religiously important or proof of some type of deity, like the story of Gilgamesh.
The Epic of Gilgamesh, the Vedas.
Found the book already?
Hang on.
Did you find the book?
If you're talking off
Yes,
the
I
app,
did. Antiquities of the
if you're
Jews.
talking off the app, we cannot hear you.
I apologize. It was Antiquities of the Jews and Flavianus, testimony.
And he mentions Mary in those books because remember, your contention was that he talked to Mary. So can you show us the page and a paragraph number where he talks to
passage?
Mary? Oh no, you said listen. No,
I just Googled Flavianus on my work computer and now I have a
Eve, listen. See, because you talk a lot, you don't listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Because remember, I said, because you said he talked to Mary, and I'm telling you, there's no place where Josephus did that. So if you, I say, do not come back until you can find where Josephus talked to Mary, because I want to read that. Because I read that book, right? I read that, and I never saw Mary. So if you can show me where he spoke to Mary there, maybe I looked over it.
Because I had that. That's his books, as you know, if you've read them, are thick as hell. So can I tell you what page number and all that? No, I can't, because that would take me forever. Y'all be gone for days.
Josephus,
he didn't mention Mary, but you said it though.
Yeah, Josephus,
I did.
the first century Jewish
and I stand by it.
Did not mention Jesus, did not mention Mary, the mother of Jesus. While he recorded details about the era, including a mention of Jesus' brother James and various women named Mary, he did not write about Jesus' family. Even that James thing is sus, though. But that's just the AI overview.
Okay.
But you said it with a lot of confidence, and I'm curious.
And I have a lot of confidence.
But see, this is
and
why we
just had it completely shot down.
No, you didn't. You read an excerpt from an AI chatbot.
Gave us
But Eve, you don't listen because you talk a lot. I told you not to come back until you show us where he mentions Mary. I said, do not come back. So go.
I told you
back.
I was going to provide you the name of the book. Okay.
No. But that's not what I asked for.
I'm not. I
listen,
don't care.
Listen. Oh, you're going to care, right? Because what I want you to do is I want you to go and don't come back until you bring us where he talks about Mary. Bring us that. I don't want you to come off mute until you can tell us where he talked about Mary. That's what I want you to do. I want you to stay on mute and go on your other devices and go find where Josephus talked about Mary. Yes, that's the claim. And don't come back, Eve. Don't come back to this live until you can find where Josephus talked to Mary, or Josephus talked about Mary.
And Dad.
Yes.
And you can't do searches that will actually look at that book for you and find the entire phrasing.
Surely can.
And everything.
This is
you don't
2026.
need to read the whole book. You don't have to even have the book in front of you and leaf through each page, running your fingers up and down the pages. You don't have to do that. So this should not take you more than 5 minutes to find all that info that you need. And in that book, can you tell us how much information is in there about Jesus Christ? Can you please tell us just the multitude?
No, I want her to find Mary.
No, Lord.
I don't want her to come back.
Yep. No, I was just giving her another little task.
Yeah, but then she gonna come back with that. And
that'll
for
take
real,
another 3
but
years.
for real, like this is a novel claim. Like we hear the Jesus shit all the time, and it's been debunked so thoroughly that I'm actually interested. I know it's gonna be nothing, but I'm actually interested in at least seeing
because
something
while I
out of
was
it.
off doing my work, I heard her. I want Pink Beard and Mac to not say anything, right? I heard her because I am a workaholic, and I heard her talking her foolishness. Zena May.
I'm stretching what?
Zena May.
Oh, I can't stretch now.
No, you can't. Go on mute if you gotta stretch.
Zena, I gotta tell you what Max said yesterday.
That wasn't yesterday.
Damn.
You know exactly what I'm
Police.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Mac, this is a safe space. You good, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna need Mac because for some reason they doubt my employment abilities, and I don't understand this.
Snitching.
It's not
man.
abilities. It's status.
He says so now Eve and Lord's just making up shit. All I'm saying is bad.
We're gonna be waiting
I'm
for a
just
long
saying.
time.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Cause I ain't seen nothing about. Let me be quiet, but I ain't seen nothing about her when I read it either.
First of all, Chris, I'm gonna need you to get out of my business. I did not say that I worked 1 hour a day. I said I used to work at a place where you could work 1 hour and be sick and they could pay you for the whole day. And when I used to be out in the streets, I would go to my little club, spray myself with Febreze, go to work for an hour, and then be like, y'all, my stomach hurt. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I'm a workaholic.
Not all the time, just the times when I went out.
You go on work benders?
Just the times when I went out. That's all I'm saying.
Do we want to know the frequency of the times you went out and worked at that point in your life?
It would only be once a week.
Call in sick with workaholism.
B.A.A.S.H said Josephus mentioned Mary. B.A.A.S.H said Josephus mentions Mary in the same place that Lord's works. First of all, B.A.A.S.H.
She just left the aholic off.
Ariel, now see, I've been holding that coffee. That coffee is in the freezer. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me go get my.
Because now it's a weapon. You trying to send it to me as an ice brick? Now
I'm gonna pack it in dry ice, so because that's what I'm saying.
Send it through the window.
You gonna pay the driver extra to throw it at me? I know she is.
No, I'm gonna say Bar, get off that train track and go throw this in area.
Oh Lord,
Bar, get off that train track and go throw this in area window.
Damn.
While we waiting, y'all want to get some Uno started?
Uno shit. I ain't played Uno since I lost in Florida, which was a good thing.
Back in the age of
You ready for another break from Uno?
I lost, and so the winner had to take shots. So I'm glad. That wasn't me.
Okay, never mind. Actually,
Yes, that's how I play. The winner has to take all the shots.
Oh shit! Look at Zena.
I turned 21 like last year, and
you know somebody in front of you, don't it?
No. Of course,
I ain't talking. I'm not talking.
Look, Zena, please listen. I understand the dynamic, but thought we was chalet sisters.
What did I miss?
I'm just saying.
You ain't miss nothing.
I work so hard. So hard.
That's right.
Right.
Ariel, what happened?
Right, everybody. She ain't
No.
miss nothing.
I don't trust all y'all other niggas.
Anything
Ariel,
of import.
Ariel,
Anything of import has been conveyed to you already.
No. I'm a mod. Don't get the recording out of the way. So
I got some frozen coffee.
Yeah. See, look, now I'm being threatened. I can't even say nothing. Look,
Ariel, I will protect you.
I
Okay.
Remember,
you
Zena
missed
is
nothing
God.
though. You ain't missed
Remember,
nothing.
Zena is God.
Pressure is getting worse.
I'll protect you, Ariel. Don't worry.
Listen, I tell you what you do. You ask Rhea.
Okay.
Because she said she was gonna tell you.
That's right.
All right, y'all. You finally got me unmuted.
What?
I appreciate that. I am back.
Okay.
You finally
she's
got me
back now.
unmuted. I was waiting.
Did you? Oh wow.
You didn't unmute.
I did not. I was. That's why I
unmute
put it in the
yourself.
chat because I couldn't unmute myself.
Well, we can't unmute you.
Y'all were right. I tried, y'all. I'm new to this.
Oh, my goodness.
I hate
Okay.
niggas.
So hold up.
Don't be mad at me.
Hold up.
Loud and wrong about Josephus.
Yeah, I was.
And it's okay. It's okay.
In that
but
instance.
now you're still wrong because
about what?
Josephus didn't mention the Jesus that you're thinking of.
Oh Lord. Okay, so now we're moving the subject from Jesus didn't mention Mary, which you were right. I'm gonna give you that. I thought he did. My bad. To
So
now he wasn't talking about the Jesus that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Why would we?
So these are two separate things. These are
supposed
two.
to stick around on a thing that was already proven.
Yeah, they are.
We proved the first. I mean, you demonstrated the first thing wasn't true. Well, would we? Do you think we would just lie to you for the advancement of atheism?
Yes.
No, we wouldn't.
Not purposefully though.
But we're not lying.
Lying can only be intentional.
Ma'am, we talk to people who bring up Josephus and Tacitus every single day. We know the argument.
Like I said, I'm new to this, so I have never heard y'all's lives before. Okay, I just heard what I heard and said, "Ooh, I want to talk," and that's where I'm at.
Can I give you a look, Eve? Can I give you a little advice?
Maybe.
Oh God! First of all, you need to.
Oh, you're praying. Don't you? Oh God!
No,
really?
no. I'm not. Shut the fuck.
She okay?
Not that guy.
You're so.
Go ahead, Rich. I'm just messing with you.
Are you okay?
Because
I am. Yes. I'm not miserable.
you need to.
I'm a happy person.
You need to curb your arrogance. And when you see a group of people up on a someone else.
Are you a? What's up?
You are absolutely arrogant.
Fucking asshole.
Do you not know that?
Arrogant?
Yes.
No, I'm convinced.
Damn, for Rich to lose your patience with you is insane. For Rich,
arrogant. What am I arrogant about?
Someone
guys?
who comes up and makes
I'm
claims,
convinced
right?
you were dropped on your head as a fucking child.
Someone who comes up
now
and
we're
makes
insulting
claims.
each other. That's great.
Someone who comes up and makes claims. Relax, bud. Someone who comes up and makes claims with absolutely no backing.
What the fuck?
Right? And then has the attitude that you do, you can't call them anything but arrogant.
Let's see how long it takes this time.
I think for Rich to get mad at somebody though, that takes a
That's
lot.
what I was gonna say. You done pissed Rich off.
I've seen Rich pop off.
No, but it takes a lot for Rich to get there.
More than most, yeah, for sure.
Because she has an ad lib for every word.
Like, man,
are you,
get stage direction.
Are you good, Mom?
You're just rude, and they're not wrong. You're arrogant.
But the problem is, right? If we started doing her the same way she's doing, the Christians in the chat would be like, "Oh, you're so this and you're so that."
Even her, she just did it. Oh, now we're throwing insults. You immediately came up talking about how we
Even
don't
her, we cannot
No,
unmute you. If you have been up here for almost an hour, if you don't know how to use this motherfucker, you ought to just drop. You should just drop, Eve.
Okay, so allow me to say this.
No,
I am generally a bubbly, happy person.
No,
right?
you're passive
When I'm
aggressive.
accustomed
That's what you are. You're
to
not
being
bubbly
in
and happy.
rooms where
You're
everybody
pa-
is like,
you're
you know what I
listen,
mean? I'm
you're
not.
passive aggressive. That's what
It's
you
so
are.
weird. It's so
But I
weird
am
that
not.
You can't see it. It's so weird.
Yeah, but
'Cause
I'm
it
not.
feels like such a put on.
Yes.
it is.
No, it's not.
It is. That's
Yeah, you're passive aggressive, but I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not
understood.
at all.
Can you?
Okay.
All right. So that I can stop being passive aggressive, in your opinion, can you tell me how I'm being passive aggressive?
No, I don't have to
Passive
tell you.
aggressive, right there.
Listen, I don't have to tell you. Either
I love that
you
video.
want to talk about the topic or you don't.
Okay, I do.
Go, if you got children, go play with them. Don't play with us. So you want to either
children are
talk
grown.
about the topic, or you can still play with them hoes. You want to talk about the topic or you don't.
Well, the topic of this live is whether
It's
or not
black people
should
should not be Christian, Muslim,
Right.
or B.A.H.I.
I got that.
Mhm.
I believe that we should all be Christian.
Okay, why?
Without going into the history of God,
Is it so
or
we
creation,
can act like you?
I just want to say that Jesus, his life, his death, and his resurrection have been thoroughly documented,
Like you said,
not only
Mary
through
was
prophecies
like
in the Old Testament,
None of which
but
have
through
come
promises in the New Testament.
Yeah, but
I
black
believe
people,
all of them.
But black people are not religious because of what's in this Bible. Black people are not Christians because of what's in this Bible. Black people are not Christian because of what's in this Bible.
Okay. In your opinion, why are black people Christians?
Black people are Christian because of colonialism and white supremacy.
And it's not an opinion.
That is why, even though the country, U.S., is about 60% black, 60% Christian, the black people in it are 90%.
Yeah, huffing and puffing.
I was
Shut
just,
up.
bitch, listen, if you do that shit again, I'm gonna drop you.
But
Because
listen,
talking
Eve,
like this and
yeah.
taking long pauses and then still saying some bullshit is wild. Pick up the fucking pace and say something of relevance and stop all that goddamn
but this
huffing
is
and
the
puffing
thing.
like a kid.
Listen, you're huffing and puffing. You do not have to be up here. You don't.
No,
You can
you're
get
right,
down.
Lost. I don't.
You can
No,
get so
no,
go
you're
ahead.
absolutely right.
So
Oh,
you're
wait,
doing
can
all
I-
that huffing and puffing. Like I said, we not your fucking kids. So
Right.
you
Okay,
want
I
to
get
act
that.
like an adult. How old are you? How old are you?
Did Rich say fuck off from
I am
America?
52 years old.
Yes.
Okay, you are 52. I am 51. We
What
are
do you
not
think
your
are
kids.
right?
Okay,
Right, I
so
get that.
either you want to have a conversation, or we could all get passive aggressive. But see, my passive aggressive, I just dropped the passive part.
But see, here's the thing, though.
No, it's not. Here's the thing. Do you want to talk about the topic or not? Because this is the
trying.
thing. You're up
Here's the
here.
thing.
No, we're up here like we came to your house and called you. You up here like we came to your house and called you.
Like Eve, why? I'm sorry, Loris, go ahead. I don't know. Like she old enough, bro. Like that. Honestly, if you want to have the conversation, you'll have the conversation. All the huffing and puffing, the whining, the bitching and moaning, the fact that Lords has to like gentle parent you, this is the most gentlest I've ever seen Lords be with anybody. And I'm gonna be so fucking dead ass.
Unsettling.
It's unsettling. And the fact that Rich has lost his patience with you is very interesting to me. But to Lortz's point, like, well, why do you believe Black people, besides the fact that you incorrectly state that there's prophecies that have been documented about the life of Jesus, which makes absolutely no fucking sense if they were documented about the Old Testament or in the Old Testament? They definitely wouldn't be talking about a Roman Jewish, like, mystic man. But I don't understand why you think it has anything to do with Black people. And again, to Lortz's point, it's because of colonialism. It is because of how this book was implemented into law and then used to capture and kidnap. I don't know if you're West African, hopefully you're not, but capture West African people and place them in the Americas and the Caribbean. Do you have anything to speak on concerning that?
Yes, I do actually.
Like to hear it. Go for it.
Okay. So a lot of horrible individuals, as you just spoke about, have done tons of damage to humanity over the Christian Bible, over Christianity, over their quote unquote belief in putting Mary as a god. All of these things have happened. And they were horrible. There is no excuse for what people did in the name of Christ or in the name of Christianity. None whatsoever. However, my point was that true Christianity and the way we are taught to practice Christianity in the Bible has absolutely nothing to do with the way those people have behaved and the way people still behave to this day.
What is true Christianity?
People walking around talking about they're Christians.
What is true Christianity?
There's a ton of who have nothing to do with how Jesus
What is
actually taught.
What is true Christianity? What do you mean by that? And how do you differentiate that from the people who are whipping our asses? Like, what do you, because when they cracked open the Bible and Jesus says, right, to, basically view yourselves as lowly slaves and lowly servants. And he places a hierarchy within the text. What do you mean by that? And think about the practicality of it. They literally used the doctrine and they codified it, right? They said, okay, this text right here, Leviticus 25, we're going to put that into the doctrine of discovery. We're going to put that, we're going to have what Pope Edward, used it to I don't know, give people permission to go and kidnap people in foreign lands and take their resources and shit like that. Pope Nicholas, there's another pope who did it. It's like 3 different popes. Like they did exactly what this scripture said that they could do, which is to go out and colonize our people. I don't know what you mean by they're not real Christians. If anything, they're the truest Christians and you're the fake. I don't know what you're talking about.
And okay, I get your point. And what I mean by that is God is, I'm sorry, but let me,
It's
she
the
asked me a
fucking
question.
pauses. Like, hurry up. Please just say what you're trying to say. You're not teaching us nothing, and we don't need you to talk slow. Like, hurry up.
All right, so there is an almighty God. That God is perfect. Everything that he has done thus far, you want me to talk fast? I'm talking fast. Everything that he has done thus far has been perfect. Now, the way that people, humans,
stop right there.
colonizers,
let's talk about it.
Terrorists,
Stop right there.
Slavers.
Stop right there.
Help you, like,
can you tell us where
I'm pretty sure we're on speakerphone or something. She can't even hear us.
Yeah. Ease, can you tell us where God, all that slavery that you talked about, that those individuals, like there were 3 or 4 fucking people in the whole world who did slave trade, okay? Can you tell us where God says, you know, people, that's not the right thing to do? Tell us where he says this. Just clear it all up for us right now, since you know so much. Clear it up for us.
I'm here. I'm thinking.
Fix that up.
I'm going back.
Oh, you're thinking.
You don't have to
said
think.
everything God does is perfect, right?
Yeah.
The reason you have to think
Where that
about
God
this is
says,
because it's not fucking there.
I want
I wasn't there.
Well, no, I want her to tell us exactly where the Lord says, you know, people, do not treat people like this. Don't put those people from Africa in slavery. This is a horrible thing to do. And in fact, don't put anybody in slavery. It's a horrible thing to do. Please tell us the scripture.
I would have to look for it, but hold on. Allow me.
Oh
no,
you don't
because you
mind.
made another claim that you can answer, right? You said everything that God does is good.
Perfect.
Yes.
Right? So everything in that Bible, it doesn't matter what I point to in that book that God did, you're gonna say it was good.
She said perfect.
No, I didn't say that everything in the Bible was good.
You said everything that God does is perfect.
Everything that God
perfect.
does is good. Yes.
Okay. It's good. Okay, perfect. So ordering the G side of a bunch of people was perfect, right? Flooding the earth when a bunch of innocent people and babies and shit like that died was perfect. Those are just two, because I'm gonna walk you through that whole book, and I want you to say out of your mouth that all of those things were good, just so we have a clear understanding of what you're getting at.
Right. So everything that the people in the Bible
That's
did
not what I
was
asked
not
you.
good.
I asked you specifically
But
about
everything that God did was good.
When God is quoted in the Bible, do you believe that is him speaking?
Yes.
Okay. Then when he commands genocide, when he allows and commands slavery and rape, do you believe that because he's speaking these words, do you think he means what he says?
God never commanded slavery or rape.
Yes,
that's not what he asked you.
But he did.
No, he insinuated that God commanded rape.
I didn't insinuate shit. I said it.
Right. And we can show you where, but that's why he specifically asked you if it's in the book and it's red letter or however you differentiate when it's God speaking. If he said it, is it good? That was the question. Go on, figure out how to come off of mute.
You really need
God never said to go out and rape.
That's not the question. If he said it, is it good?
But he didn't.
If he said it, is it good? Because he did. Yes or no?
All right, I'm going to correct you.
Yes or no?
It said that rape was good.
Yes or no?
Rape happened.
I'm going to drop you. Yes or no?
I myself have commanded my consecrated ones. I have summoned my warriors, my proudly exulting ones, to execute my anger. That's God speaking. Okay?
To execute his anger.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
And he says, therefore, I will make the heavens tremble, and the earth will be shaken out of its place at the wrath of the Lord of hosts in his day of fierce anger, like a gazelle on the run, or like sheep with no one to gather them. All will turn back to their people, and all will flee to their own lands. Whoever is found will be thrust through, and whoever is caught will fall by the sword. Their infants will be dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses plundered, and their wives raped. That is the people that God brought together to execute his anger.
Yes. Which book is that from?
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Okay.
Before you backtrack, Eve, and say, "Oh yes,"
I'm not backtracking.
Well, then you're just ignorant, and that's okay. But like,
why would I be ignorant?
Because if you have new information and then you decide that you don't want to receive that information and you still want to remain like, dumbfounded about it, like that's ignorance to me. I don't know about anybody else, but I want to know: are you familiar with like the Jamaican plantations? And
I've heard of them. I don't have a lot of familiarity, but I've heard about the Jamaican plantations.
Are you familiar with how brutal they were?
Like I said, I've heard.
You've heard. So you know about how like they would literally like the type of punishments and the type of beatings that they would give to their slaves were really unique to the point where a lot of people from like the Americas would come to the Caribbean plantations and learn how to
and adopt those practices. Yes.
Right. But you know where they got the inspiration from? This Bible, this text, right? As long as these people didn't die, right? It was okay. It was seen as, well, it's my property and I can do it, right? So like this attitude, this cavalier attitude you have as we're showing you in the text and, you know, trying to bring it into real life, the things that your God condones and the thing that your God does. Like, how long have you been a Christian, Eve?
I think I got baptized the first time when I was 8. I've been baptized a couple of times since because, you know, life happens and you don't do. But okay, well, allow me to ask you a question. If and this goes to any of you on the panel here.
Well, Eve, I want you to hold on. You can ask, but I want you to really take in what is happening. Because that's the second time. This is why we called you arrogant. That is the second time that you have tried to stand 10 toes on something and then had to turn around and be proven wrong. You have to lay that down. Because the more you do it, especially after we proved you wrong the first time, we know what we're talking about. And you keep trying to act like we don't, and you're so smart, and that never happened, and it doesn't say that, and it says this. Stop doing that. It's okay to be wrong. It's all right. Ain't that what you was telling us? It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Well, but stop being arrogant because you're being rude. I've been telling you that the whole time.
How a motherfucker that got baptized multiple times is wrong.
That's why I was asking her about her Christian past, because this is disturbing as hell that your God is allowing you to flounder and you're supposed to have his words written on your heart.
All right. So
I don't see how someone who got baptized multiple times wrong. No, we're not asking for perfection.
Are often wrong.
But you should at least know your book.
Every fucking time.
We're not asking for perfection, right? But you should at least know what your book says, especially if you got baptized multiple times. I guess because it wasn't sticking, right? You should at least know what your book says. What is the purpose of keep getting baptized if you don't read the book? What's the purpose of that? What does that do?
From your mispronunciation of just about every person's name that you were brought up, to the fact that you have not yet presented us anything to back up anything you have said, in your willful ignorance, in your proud, there's nothing like a black person to me like you. When
I joined this discussion, I prefaced my comments saying I was in no way trying to change your mind.
You can't. You don't know enough.
Changing minds.
Yeah,
it is your total ignorance on the subject, and yet you're so ignorant you don't realize how ignorant you are.
You're literally,
and you come up here with your fucking chest popped out and look at me. I'm this proud fucking smart black woman and dumb as a fucking rock.
I am a proud black Christian.
That's say what you think
it's called living out smart.
It does it?
Well,
it
that too.
Coon Hunt Club.
See,
I'm working. I ain't even doing nothing. I'm just working. This is the street.
I haven't disparaged anybody in this room since.
Oh, you have been disparaging from the moment you got up here. And your arrogance, and your tone, and your sucking your teeth, all you have been doing is disparaging.
Rich, so you don't look at the way you're talking to me as someone who is being arrogant?
But Eve, you deserve
Eve, you came up.
But I deserve it. But you
wait a minute. Wait one moment. Eve, I was on mute on this panel the whole time you were up here. You've been doing this the whole time that you were up here. You act
doing what
like
exactly?
You act,
poisoning the well.
Doing all of that kind of stuff.
Ad-libs.
Like we called you here. We did not call you here. Nobody sent you an invitation that says you are hereby invited to Black Atheist Rants Live. You sat in the request box like everybody else. And then when we talk to you, you do stuff like, like we are bothering you. Wait a minute.
I'm
See,
sorry.
like this right here. Like we are bothering you. There is a remedy for that.
Eve, can I ask you a question?
That's a remedy. You could always get the fuck down. And then you don't have to be bothered with us anymore.
I think she's just like, I think she's so like, you know, those people who just be loud and wrong and they know they're wrong and they know there's something to this shit. Because if she didn't think that there was something to this shit, she wouldn't be up here. She wouldn't be trying to go back and forth with us with this conversation. I don't know. I think Eve is one of those people who has a lot of bravado, but it's just empty space. But that empty space needs to be filled with fucking something. Right? Like, I don't know. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for. But I think Lortz might be right. I think Rich might be right. But go ahead, Bar. I know you've been trying to say something for a hot minute, but I want to talk to Eve about Thomas Thistlewood when we get a second, and the doctrines of discovery, because I don't think Eve thinks that we can take this outside of the fucking book. I don't think that Eve thinks that we can put this like text into real life and show the real ramifications of what happened to her people, our people, and the people of the fucking globe in the West African majority. I don't think that she really understands. And if she does understand, she just chooses to be ignorant about it. I don't know.
Okay. Can I respond to that?
Sure. Go ahead, Eve.
She can respond, and then you can do what you just said.
Okay, great. So once again, the way that people, human beings throughout history, have acted in God's name, so to speak, or in the name of Jesus Christ, so to speak, is no reflection on what God and Jesus
I said
are.
I said it in the comments. This is doing you're doing history.
Now,
this is just
allow me
history.
to provide you with an
like church
example.
rep, but with history.
Let her get it out. We know.
Yeah, thank you. Your mom and your dad told you, do not go out there and act a fool and embarrass me. Don't go stealing. Don't go start no fights with nobody.
This old Negro spiritual
Behave yourself.
Here come this
and
old Negro
you
spiritual shit. What I want you to do, no, I'm not gonna let her get it out because I'm sick of this motherfucker. What I want you to do is go to the fucking Bible, right? And show us where God or Jesus abolished slavery. And I don't want you to come back until you do. Show us the book, chapter, and verse.
Oh, you're telling her to leave forever.
Show us the book, chapter, and verse where God abolished slavery.
She's
God
literally
or
not
Jesus.
going to. That's a fool's errand. She's not going to do it because she doesn't think
a very tall task.
She's going to say that this is, she's going to give it a whole different twist. That's going to be a waste of time for everybody. She's not going to do it. Like, that's why
I'm not, because I don't recall that being in the Bible.
Because you're ignorant in it. You don't understand it. You don't
so then why would you say
you don't want to?
No, so then why would you say God never gave it? He gave instructions for slavery. Twice, Leviticus, Deuteronomy.
Even in the New Testament, Jesus, you're loving Jesus.
Okay, so then how could you say that God never told anybody to treat people like that? Jesus himself said, go get the people that didn't want to follow me and slaughter them right in front of me. Jesus himself said, I come now with peace. I come with a sword. I came to separate mother from daughter, father from son.
Yes.
So then what are you talking about?
Yes.
Like,
so then what are you talking about?
Hallelujah.
Wait a minute, y'all.
All right.
So what are you talking about?
Allow me to answer. Right. Depending on which subject you're talking about. You're talking about slavery, you're talking about separating parents from children and things of that sort.
Specifically slavery. Just focus on that.
All right. So once again, this goes back thousands of years. And even the Bible talks about how to treat your slave.
Yes, it
slave
says
is a bad thing. Yes, it's a bad word.
It says if you knock their teeth out or their eye out, you can let them go. But if you beat them within an inch of their life and they don't die, nothing will happen to you.
Right.
Why do you? What? I want you.
Wait, Rich. Wait. You can't. First of all, you cannot bombard this motherfucker with questions. Shit, that ain't sharp. So your God said, right? He told you how to treat slaves. He said you can beat them, and only if you knock their tooth out or their eye out should they be let go. If you break their arm, it doesn't give a remedy for that, right? You can beat them within an inch of their life. And if they don't die within a couple of days, nothing will happen to you because they are your property. So
yes.
So can you tell us?
I'm gonna try and provide you some explanation. Not about the slavery part, but
no, that's what we want to talk about. No, that's what we want to talk about.
The
New
Testament. All of those rules and laws.
So I'm asking you to show me. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I asked you to go to the Bible and show me where that is. You're about to say those laws were done away with. Go show me in the Bible where that is. So see, this is why I was asking. This is why I was asking her this, Zena, because I knew she was going to say that.
I know we know she's going to say it, y'all, but she has to get it out. Like, to hear her actually say, like, what I wanted to do was I wanted to show her directly from the Bible where they got the inspiration beyond just Leviticus 25, right? Beyond just Deuteronomy, where they got in the doctrine scriptures that inspired them to enslave us, because it's just gonna go over her fucking head when she reads Leviticus 25. She's just gonna say, oh well, it was just relegated to that time. No, put the words to the world, right? Like to the people, the action that the people took. They took the word and gave it life. That's what the fuck I want her to see. I want her to see that we still are dealing with the ramifications of that motherfucking shit today. You know, the Southern Baptist Convention that we always talk about? Thomas Thistlewood's bitch ass writing in fucking Latin on Sundays about raping his slaves who just had babies from him and shit like that, right? And he wrote in Latin because he thought it was fancier and made him closer to fucking God. Right? That's the shit that I wanted to talk to her about, because she thinks this shit's a fucking joke. She thinks it's a ha ha he moment. That's what I was trying to get her to go to. But she none
of that is funny.
Shut up, ma'am, please, respectfully. But like, if y'all want to go and have her do like scripture quoting, we can, but that's not going to do anything for her, because all she's going to do is tell you, well, God has a purpose for everything. Well, let's see what purpose God gave these slave ass motherfuckers, right? And what they did with that purpose in real life.
I mean,
I will repeat myself. No, there's no deflection.
There will be.
This is reality. This is what people, humans.
This is the deflection I'm talking about.
This is what people do when they read the Bible. They find something in it that they like.
Are we
that
done?
has nothing to do with what they want
really
to do.
Not
Why is it there for them to find and like?
Because the Bible is just a history of it's a history
These are
of
laws
God's relationship with humans.
These are laws and commands attributed to that God that you believe in.
Eve,
laws and commands that were done away with by the birth and resurrection of Jesus.
Show us that. You keep making claims. This is what I don't
never back up.
You keep making claims. I want you to back that up. Show us book, chapter, and verse.
What? That Jesus Christ wasn't the end of all of the Mosaic laws?
That these laws were done away with. That's exactly what you said from your words. The laws were done away with. So show us.
Yes.
Show us the book, chapter, and verse.
Give us the book, chapter, and the verse, please.
And don't come back until you do.
Okay.
You know what really annoys me about her? Part of this is
listen. No, I don't listen, Rich. I don't want her to stop searching. I want her to not come back. I don't want her to come back and talk to you about what you saying, because you know she gonna come back. I want her to go and go look for what she said and bring it to us.
Yo, I gotta go bring some groceries in. I'll catch y'all later. This has been a great conversation. Uh, I've enjoyed listening to everybody speak. Y'all have a great day.
All right.
Y'all know Robert E. Lee was like, I was reading about that the other day. He was really evil. Like,
oh my God, yeah.
Robert
he was so fucked up, Zena.
Was a really evil piece of shit. Like,
imagine I used to go to Robert E. Lee Middle School and I looked up who he was.
Oh no, he was. Listen, he was terrible. He was terrible.
He created special punishments for his like that nigga was evil.
People have no. It wasn't. I don't know if evil really just suffices. How just he was almost psychopathic.
Yeah. He definitely was.
No, actually, he was.
I guarantee he was. Yeah, he was evil.
So much shit in New Orleans, man. After Robert E. Lee,
he was brutal. He also used to like. Okay, so Thomas Thistlewood in Jamaica would have the relatives, and I've said this before. People have listened to me talk about Thomas Thistlewood, but he would have the relatives of the slave. He would have the relatives beat them, and then have the relatives rub the salt in their wounds and lime juice in their wounds, so it would heal. It wouldn't heal right, and it would take longer to heal. Number one. Number two, this motherfucker would wash their wounds with brine, just like Thomas Thistlewood did. Like, or similar to what Thomas Thistlewood did. He was evil. And he was some of the people in the South wanted to keep, they weren't against separating the families. Some of them, some slave masters would keep the families together, right? Robert E. Lee was against that. He didn't want that. He wanted them separated because, some of them believed like the side, like as fucked up as this is, but a happy slave, whatever kind of thought process, that weird psychological shit that they did, right? But he was against that shit. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, separate them motherfuckers. So he led the charge on that. I'm like, holy shit. He's like, read some of his biographies. A lot of them aren't really long reads, but he was cruel as fuck. And he didn't believe that black people could be civilized. Like, he was terrible, bro.
And that whole attitude.
Your mother has a potty mouth.
Army.
CJ, you crash out, bitch.
You know that?
CJ.
That translated to his army. Some of the things that he did in battle are the direct result of how he looked at humanity in many ways. Because people don't understand that when you look at slaves like that, you're in many ways you're looking at humanity like that, even though you don't say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always thought like Pickett's charge, that was an example of his absolute cruelty and not giving a fuck. He sent those men up that hill knowing what was going to happen to them.
Yeah.
Everybody knew what was going to happen to them, but he didn't care. I want to win. The man was brutal.
Like, oh man.
Eve You know what really pissed me off about Eve? Eve was sitting up down there listening to all those black people up there talking. I'm gonna school their asses. That's what she came up here to do too.
Well, hold up. The lady left.
No, she's in the comments. I don't think she said she's still here in the comments. I think she dropped on accident.
Did she drop?
That woman just like.
But she says she's still here in the comments.
But see, listen, when they bring up Josephus and all that stuff,
and she
that's first. I mean, she was so loud and just. I'm like, y'all. The problem with us is that we think we know everything. We don't know everything. We know this.
Hear me out.
We know this. You're not about to say anything profound or out of the ordinary. You're going to follow the scripture. The script. I said scripture. The script. Just like when they come up and they like they say when they come up and they say like I'm a black Christian living in the United States of I'm a black Christian living in the United States of America, and it's me. This is my choice. I did this. I'm something exceptional to colonial. No, you're following suit. You're following the program. A nigga living in the United States is supposed to be Christian. You're not the status quo, my brother, my sister. Status quo.
And you know what? She looks at us. She thinks us black atheists. She has a problem with that. And then I peeked that, and that's what really ticked me off. That's what really ticked me off.
I wanted to hear more of what she had to say, because people like that, if they're willing to have a conversation, like I want to listen to her. Her false bravado though is fucking annoying. Her disrespect is annoying.
I was just gonna say that it's not even her views that are pissing me off. It's the way you're talking.
Yeah,
I would punch you square in the forehead, like just right in the middle of it, just bam.
I can guarantee
Put your ass up.
Hold on. Hey.
I will guarantee you this about her. She will never do that in a group of white people. I will guarantee.
Mary.
Yeah, she came in like
the lady to your left she's in front of you, but I know you are friendly, so yeah.
She came in with no knowledge of the Bible whatsoever. And it just
Christians don't read the fucking Bible. They don't read the Bible. This is how you know that they don't believe this shit, because they don't know what the fuck is in it.
Exactly. They just repeat what the pastor say.
And most of those pastors did not go. They're not even trained theologians. They're just what they call that shit? DUI? Is it do it just? I said
DIY.
DIYers.
Yes.
They probably got DUIs too, right?
Probably not far off.
95% of only
and most
5%
of them are, con men.
Only 5% of pastors and priests have formal theological training. Only 5%.
My dad was a whiskey drinker, so
yeah. The rest of them is just winging it. They telling you what they believe about the Bible, and you believe it.
Whiskey?
Really quickly, y'all. Chelsea about to turn the comments off. Y'all got. Let's get 100K. It's over 200 people in here, so comments are going off till we get 100K.
15 minutes. No later.
Yeah, you ain't got 15 minutes. They going off now. Get 100K.
Oh, that's right. No, I'm saying like they need to get it in 15 minutes is what I'm saying.
All right, y'all. Got that screen. Thank y'all.
CJ, what the fuck do you coach, you dumb bitch? Because you were on Thinkers Live.
Apologetics.
Crashing the fuck out. Crashing. This nigga said he had 3 bitches. I said you was alive from the pit of that nigga. Literally, Coach CJ, aka Crash Out, was on Thinkers Live this morning.
I saw that.
He was going you saw that shit? That nigga was.
I really just want him to go and deliver that water and leave us alone.
Like
people still stuck in the storm. People lights out. They need shit from the grocery. Go deliver them cokes, nigga, and leave us alone. You got something to do. You out there trucking shit. Go deliver them fucking. Go deliver them that popcorn, nigga. Leave us alone.
Hold on, y'all. Roxanne, I know you've been up here for a minute. Roxanne, you on the panel? Roxanne, Combs.
Rocks and
Combs.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh shit, girl! I'm pressing the button on your ass.
Okay,
What's up?
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
What's up? Slicking my boot. What'd you say?
I'm black and I'm a Christian.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 52.
And you say you're a Christian. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm sure you've been listening for a minute. So black people should not be Christian.
Ooh. Wow. Ooh, I believe the totally opposite. Because of who Jesus is.
That's what a colonized person would say.
But I'm not colonized.
That's what a colonized person would say as well.
You are absolutely colonized.
You live in that's why I asked how long have you been listening? You're a black woman living in the United States of America. You being Christian makes sense when you look at history. It makes sense why you're Christian. It makes sense why you say Jesus Christ, his teachings and his life. It makes sense. You live in a country taken by Christians, Christianity forced on everybody in it. Everything outside of Christianity demonized. You were unalive for not being Christian. It makes sense why you're Christian.
Well, I don't see it like that. I'm sorry, I don't see it like that because I feel like it's my choice. Because I'm saying that because I could have been Muslim, I could have been Catholic, but I chose.
Well, hold on. You could not have been Muslim because your ancestors in this country. Well, you could have been Muslim.
Well, I could have converted. That's what I'm saying.
Islam was. They made sure they beat that out of us too, because that we were converting to Islam first. But you didn't choose Christianity. You didn't choose this.
I don't understand why you hawking on that, so because I feel like in my opinion,
were you raised up in the church?
Yeah, kinda, because my parents didn't. My parents didn't really go to church. We went sometimes.
Then it was not your choice.
It was
right.
No. We went if we wanted to go.
What I'm saying is you were raised. You live in a Judeo-Christian culture.
I mean, my parents.
You were raised around it. That was not your choice.
Yeah, my parents didn't really live a Christian life, but they believed in and they believed in Christ. They believed in Christ.
But right. That's so what he's getting at.
Because they were Christian.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. That's literally what I'm explaining to you. It tracks. It lines up. I'm not saying they were the perfect follower of Jesus, but they believed in Jesus Christ. They went to church on Easter, maybe Christmas, maybe on birthdays, funerals, but some grandma probably went to church. Sometime y'all went with her. Sometimes the whole family went together. If everybody having a bad weekend, it tracks. It makes sense.
Roxanne,
not that often. Yes.
Let me say this. You were raised in the U.S., right? This place, guess what they taught Black people for 400 years? Christianity. Guess where the slave Bibles came from? The King James Version. Guess what most Black Christians are holding? The King James Version. Your parents believed in Jesus. They taught that to you. That's why you're Christian.
No, because I can be an atheist if I choose to, can't I?
No,
not how it works, and you're missing the point.
Listen, you're missing the point. We know that you can be something else. We're breaking down why you are.
But I think I know where y'all are coming from.
No, and actually you can't be an atheist because you believe what you are convinced of. You don't.
My relationship with Christ doesn't have anything to do with anyone else.
One-way relationship.
You believe what you are convinced of. You can't just believe in unbelief stuff. That's not how belief works. You believe what you are convinced of, right?
But who has tried to convince me?
No,
other than Christ. But other than Christ,
ever since your parents introduced you to the Jesus myth,
let her get it out
and started teaching you that's what you were raised with. That's why you believe it so easily. When did they start teaching you about Jesus?
They really didn't. They just believed, but they didn't teach me. I just told y'all that a while ago. They wasn't teaching me. They didn't even go to church.
Did they ever talk about it?
I was mainly in high school when I started reading the Bible for myself. And I was
We understand that. We understand that. I don't want you to.
Y'all try to say because I'm in the United States and I've been colonized. It's like y'all said.
Well, that's not. Listen, hold on.
I'm automatically trained to be a Christian.
That's not even colonization. That's indoctrination, which you 100% were. We all were, because correct. We live in America, especially if you're Black, especially if you're from the South. You're indoctrinated. You didn't grow up in a Muslim community. You didn't grow up around other religions. You didn't grow up hearing that on TV and from your grandma and your aunts and your uncles. And every time something happened and God bless you and you're blessed and you're highly favored and blah, 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 blah. You're indoctrinated. We understand you could choose to change religions, but it doesn't change the fact that the one you are right now is because you were indoctrinated to believe that it was true. Because bottom line, as soon as you said, well, my parents believed it, period, done. You watched them believe it.
But I don't consider them good examples.
It doesn't matter. That's not the point.
Yeah. So
there are no good examples of Christianity. But let me tell you this.
It is Christ.
As your parents. No, I'm not done. As soon as you said that your parents believed in Christ, period, full stop.
Yeah.
Just pause right there. Let it sink in. Because indoctrination does not have to be heavy set the entire time. You just have to be introduced to it at any decent point in your life. You're not going to find Christianity. When you're a child is when they get in there. If you're down on your luck and you're in a hard place, that's when it's in there. Why? Because that's when you're looking for an excuse or your brain is not developed enough to kick it out. You have got to understand, this is not always something that you're walking into church on Sunday, you have to read the Bible every day. This is something that can happen very slowly. For me, it didn't, but I have seen it happen incredibly slowly, and you still would end up Christian. You would still end up telling people about Jesus, but you will never accept, you would not accept that you were indoctrinated because you don't know it happened. It happened so slow.
Hold on.
I just want to say this. Rose said this in the comments. You didn't get equal exposure to other beliefs in order to have been able to make an informed choice.
God damn it! Who the fuck is that?
But how come I can't?
Jesus Christ, that was good. Who said that?
But how come I can't come to Christ myself? Because I do believe His words are living.
You didn't.
Yeah, I believe Christ is the living. And I believe He died.
Come to it yourself.
Wait a minute, hold up. Can you let her just?
Yes, I did. I can't because the words is living in my heart. The words are true to me, and has come alive to me.
So Ross, can I ask you a question? Why, if you're not indoctrinated, why have the words of the Christian God? How did those words get into your heart?
Again, Bar, so you can find
because
I'm trying to look for
when they
that's what you was doing.
because when I read His words, they just press my heart.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. right? If you were not indoctrinated, why would you be reading his word? How did you said you weren't really going, how did you come to this God? How did you come to this one?
To be honest, I believe because he loves me and he drew me to him.
No, but how?
Did you see it in the library? Did you see it on a pamphlet outside? Did he come to you in a dream? Like how?
How is but how does it happen to be the God of Christianity, which the majority of people in the U.S. are? How did it happen to be this God? Why wasn't it Vishnu? Right? Why wasn't it that God?
I don't know. I guess because Christ is spirit and truth. And he said,
no, but listen to what I'm saying. Why was it Christ?
I know exactly what you're asking me. You're trying to say why wasn't another God? Why this one? I know exactly what you're asking.
But not only that, Roxanne, it's the God that the colonizer literally wants you to believe in. That's what you're missing, right? It's literally you're falling into the trap that they've already set up for you, dude. That's kind of what everybody's getting at, right? Of all the gods that you are now free to worship, you fell right into the colonizer's trap. That's why we're asking you, how did you fall into this God? What influenced you? Who influenced you? Right?
Who influenced me?
Yeah, who, what, where?